Okay, brother. You okay?
To Sister Sadaf Ahmed, and for many of you who may not know, that we spoke a couple of years ago on the virtual Grand Iftar to recognise the fantastic contribution in education and to the community of Auntie Ishrat, who for how many years was she the teacher in the mosque? More than 20 years, you know, selfless service to the community, and her daughter, who we're very privileged to have here, someone very humble. She'd like to say a few words. Sister Sadaf.
Assalamu alaikum. This is the greeting, which means peace be upon you all. Actually, this is the third Grand Iftar I've done in St. Mark's Road. The first one, some of you may remember, was a warm summer evening, and my beloved mum used to live in Myvot Street, and she was so happy because it was spilling into the street. I don't know whether anyone can recall that, but it was an amazing iftar. Last year also was amazing, and this year also, even though we're praying and hoping and wishing the rain just doesn't come just for this little time. Although rain, we see as a barakah, we see rain as a blessing. And as the start of Ramadan this year, we have had so much rain. Actually, even before that, the moon, did anybody see the new moon? The new moon had Venus beside it. Did anybody witness that moon of Ramadan? Well, we witnessed it. We witnessed it across the world. The moon of Ramadan this year was truly, truly blessed. And I've sort of just put me on the spot, so I'm just going to say a few words about Ramadan. The month. This is a month of spiritual training. It's not just a month of giving up food and drink. It's also a month of nurturing oneself, one's soul. It's a month of self-reflection. It's a month of forgiveness. It's a month of giving. It's a month of caring for those who don't have anything. It's something we do all the time, but we have this month. It's like a month of all the month. You're just kind of training, spiritual training. So it's not just about not eating and drinking. That's an important element, and it teaches one about self-discipline. And it's hard to explain that to people who do not practice fasting. But actually, after 3 or 4 days, you reach a point where your actual level of concentration improves. As long as you don't have a meeting in the afternoon and you haven't had any sleep, that is a tricky thing. But apart from that, also, the most amazing thing is we have a lunar calendar. So once in somebody's lifetime, at least, they will experience the month of Ramadan at a different time. So now we are moving, and next year it will be 10 days more into March. So every year it moves with a lunar calendar. And that's something new maybe to some people, and that's why, like I said before, 3 years, well, no, it wasn't 3 years ago, I think it was 2018, I think. But that was a warm iftar. And anyway, so this is the month of giving, and it is a month of extra prayer. It's a month of great blessing. And we know that we're not the only faith that practices fasting. We know that there's fasting. There's obviously, we are also in the religious days of the Jewish calendar. We've just started the Passover, I believe, and also we are in the days of Lent in Easter. And so fasting is also, you know, it's across different faiths and different cultures. And in Bristol, we are privileged to have a diverse community. I don't need to tell anyone that, because obviously you're all proud of being from this city, and I just think that, you know, it's an honor to be here at any time and just to be together and just to share. And just one more thing I want to say is, you know, at the end of the day, it's about humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about having a good heart and a good soul. Now, my beloved mum, She was, if you like, St. Mark's Road was my mum. Everybody knew my mum. My mum gave, she just gave, she didn't care who the person was. She didn't care what colour or what faith or what religion or what, she just gave. And this is what she taught us. And this is the message that we really hold as Muslims. And as Ramadan, we give openly. We want to give to all. Because at the end of the day, we believe, part of our faith and our iman, we believe that we do not know which deed, which thing we might do that we may regard as being insignificant, but in the eyes of our Creator is one of the greatest deeds of all. So, do you know what? No deed is too small and no deed is too big. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, Sister Sarah, for those inspirational words. Just before
of your strength in your community. And Mohammed was saying that, this is all about community cohesion. But you can see that, there is a community here. And in our society, where sometimes we spend a lot of time striving for riches, that, things that we can buy, just getting stuff, and we don't spend enough time actually planning to be together, to share our experiences. And I look around me today, and obviously, there's a whole community of people who very purposefully have prepared all the food that we're going to eat this evening. And people have organised this. So in a very purposeful manner, they have brought all of us here together this evening. And I was listening to the Imam talking about the importance of fasting, and what I reflected on was that I think sometimes we non-Muslims have the wrong attitude to fasting, because we think, oh, that must be really hard and difficult. But actually, again, this is where the envy comes in, because now in our world, we need to have more opportunities where we can stretch ourselves, test ourselves, challenge ourselves, and then at the end of the day, when the sun goes down, you've done the right thing. You know that you have challenged yourself that day. It's been hard, but you have that great sense of reward. It's called intrinsic rewards. It's something that you inside yourself, you just know that you've done well, you've done good. And your religion provides you with that. And I actually think that's a gift. And I was brought up Catholic in Ireland. We did a certain amount of fasting, and I really felt that it was a gift to me then. So I congratulate you. I congratulate you on belonging to a very vibrant, important culture. I congratulate you for being in this wonderful community, and I congratulate myself for being lucky enough to be invited to be part of it. So thank you very much.
I'm going to hand now to Constable. Yes.
I know Nicky, but I don't want to go wrong.
Good evening, everybody. I will be very brief, just to say thank you so much for inviting me. This is the first time that I have been to this event, and I'm blown away with how many people are here, all ages. It just has brought home to me the huge diversity of the fantastic community in this area. I'm speechless. It's such a good atmosphere. It's such a happy event. And I'm so pleased the weather has been kind, because earlier in the day I was slightly worried. But I would just say, really enjoy the evening, and certainly on behalf of myself and my officers, it's an absolute privilege to serve such a fabulous community. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I got to pass to Arif Khan, one of the organizers of the Grand Star.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Council officials, Avon and Somerset Constabulary officers, we welcome you all. And I see people from different walks of life, different faith groups. This is what it's all about, mashallah. We're getting all together, breaking the bread together, and somewhat trying to get back to what was once norm. I mean, we had 6,000 people at one time a few years ago breaking the fast with us. And we hopefully, slowly but surely, we will build back up to that. We've been through pandemic, we've been through hard and difficult times, and we will get back to what once was norm. So this is, you know, the work of true Islam. This is the teaching of Islam. Get together, build bridges, and break fast together, learn about one another's religion, and respect one another as well. So I congratulate you on this get together tonight of Iftar evening, where we will break a fast, and on Ramadan, and may God up there hear all our prayers and shower us with His blessings. Thank you very much for all turning up and giving us your valuable time. Thank you.
Before I pass to the High Sharif, I will pass to Brother Abdider, who is from Tawfiq Mosque, to say short message.
Thank you. I only want to say thank you very much, and I congratulate you coming for this blessed month of Ramadan. It's all about sharing and forgiveness and praying together for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has given us this opportunity for all of us together here. And I'm very happy to represent for Tawfiq Mosque, which is in Barton Hill, Lawrence Hill area. So some of you who never heard before, you are most welcome as well. And I'm very happy today for the third time in Salman's Road coming here and congratulate everyone who comes here and organizers and justice leaders and everyone who comes here. Thank you very much, and I'll pass to this. Thank you.
Yeah. I will pass now to High Sharif Sharon.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sharon Foster, and I'm the High Sheriff of Bristol. I was made my declaration on the 28th of March in the High Court, the Bristol Crown Court. So here I am at the first iftar in this position. I have been here before, but not just as a resident in the community. So we hear a lot about young people, and I think they are our future, and as part of my priority is to look into exclusion, schools exclusion for children and young people. So I want to work with the community, and I want you all to be on board, because I know that parents would welcome this help. So enjoy the evening, and I'm also pleased that they're taking it out wider into the community on College Green, because of course it will show the true representation of what we are in Bristol. This is a small gathering, but when you go on to College Green, you'll see a much wider audience. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Sharon. Now I invite the Lord Lieutenant Beaches Golden to speak to the Grand Iftar this evening.
Assalamu alaikum. It's a great privilege to be here and to give you greetings on behalf of King Charles III, the head of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith. And defender of the faith is very important for this evening, because here at the Iftar and during Ramadan especially, we think about and we reflect upon ourselves and the impact that we have on each other. It is a time of self-reflection, self-replenishment, and community. So I bring you peace, I bring you goodwill, I bring you humanity from the King as well as from myself. So have a lovely, lovely evening. And when you break your fast, remember all of those who wish they also were breaking their fast. Thank you.
Thank you, Peaches. Beautiful words, as always. We've got a few speakers left. I appreciate that we're fast approaching the point of where we will be breaking the fast, and then we hand over to the Imam, who is the top of the mosque, and the call to prayer will be made.
We congregate every Friday, Eastern Jamia Masjid. And Alhamdulillah, we here as Muslims, every year we fast 30 days. And one of the wisdoms why we fast, why we stay away from food, drink, from dawn till sunset, is because you know that 1 hour, that last 1 or 2 hours where we feel hungry, yes, we think of the poor. We think of those in Syria. We think of those in Yemen. We think of those in Africa. We think of those around the world who forget food, who do not even have access to clean water. This is what fasting is about, where you think about not only you think about the world, you think about the poor that is happening, the poverty that is happening in the world. You know, right now, yes, we turn on the taps and we expect clean, fresh water to come out. But I can assure you, and I can tell you that there are people in the world, they do not even have the facility to even have access to clean water. They have to travel miles. They have to travel miles with empty buckets, fill in clean water, and then with heavy buckets, bring it back to their family. This is what fasting is about, is when two of the biggest blessings are taken away from us for a temporary time. Food, drink. We remember those people that do not have food at all, that do not have drink at all. And you know how lucky are we that we know in the next hour we're hungry, yes? And we know in the next hour that we're going to break our fast with clean water. But there are people in the world, they do not know the next time when they will drink. They do not know the next time when they will eat. They do not know the next time when they will eat with a full stomach. Yes, they do not even remember the last time they had a nice cooked fresh meal. We are so thankful to our Lord, to our Creator, that He has given us the two biggest blessings, which is food and which is drink. And we do dua that Allah Azza wa Jal, He accepts our fast in the month of Ramadan. Yes, and as Imam of Eastern Jamia Masjid, I'm very happy to see you all, and I'd like to welcome you to St. Mark's Road. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. We're really pleased in the visit of our Muslim community. So this event won't happen without the backup of the Muslim communities, all the diverse Muslim communities. So can I call on Muhammad Sayyadullah from the Somali community, the key really community supporting the Grand Iftar. All the communities, we're going to call all the communities who've been supporting us. So Muhammad Sayyadullah.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. Welcome everyone. The Grand Iftar became a sabbatical event, and I have been involved in the past 5 years. And I see the number of people involved in the event has been increasing. And that's why we took the event to the heart of the city at the College Green. You know, Grand Iftar is reflecting about Ramadan. It is also reflecting about our city of Bristol. It is bringing people together, people from all walks of life, young people that learning to serve for the common good, to volunteer with us. This event is community-led and supported by the community. Also, it is bringing our people together, where people sit next to each other, and people from across the city are sharing, are breaking fast with us. We want to extend the culture of the charity, generosity and giving to our fellow Bristolians. And also it is promoting community cohesion. We want the young people who survive today to live for the coming years. This is led by the event, and the young people, community members, business stakeholders, we are leading collectively and we are delivering for the city. I'm very proud to see Grand Iftar becoming a brand, and I see organizations, communities, faith groups delivering mini Grand Iftars, and that is about sharing, giving, and also that is about our city of Bristol. Grand Iftar is the largest street iftar in UK and one of the biggest also across the globe. And we are very proud that Bristol belongs to that. Thank you very much for coming and taking your evening with us. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.